Welcome to the Good News Show with Marc Clarke. Of course, I'm Marc Clarke. It's the CIAA edition. We're going to be all around town with all the events. We're checking with Donnie Glover. We're checking with me. We're checking with everybody doing things on this special CIAA weekend. Again, it's the Good News Show with Marc Clarke. Let's go.
I'd like to welcome you to the Donnie Glover Show. Today, it's all about CIAA. This is an entity that brings tens of millions of dollars to the city of Baltimore, tourists, huge economic impact, but more than that, there's the educational and cultural history of HBCUs. We want you to stay tuned for a very important segment from the business perspective. Stay tuned to the Donnie Glover Show.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Charlotte Nader, supporting Hoops and Happenings, downtown Baltimore, CIAA weekend. We were able to shop, we were able to eat, we were able to support all of the businesses that are out here. It was such an amazing day. My girl Monisha Phillips from Pandora's Box was a huge part of curating this event. We were able to see all of the things that are happening in downtown Baltimore in one place, Harbor Place. So make sure, support Harbor Place, support small businesses, and make sure you come out, spend the money, and be a part of what's happening here in Baltimore City. Thank you, everyone. Join us for another round of great opportunities in downtown through Root Branch Media.
The CIAA weekend is in full effect. I'm with the legend, Lorenzo Ice T. Thomas. What's up, Marc Clarke? Lorenzo, I mean, worldwide. So look, man, Legends of Troy.
Right.
This party's been going on for how many years?
Don't give me the lion. Because we had a little break during COVID. We took a break for COVID. But I believe this is our 17th year.
Wow.
Doing CIAA. Number one Friday gay party, hands down, period, is the Legends of Troy. And what makes our party different, Marc, is that there's a lot of people that throw day parties that represent certain HBCUs, but not everyone gives back to the HBCU. So we probably, after this event today, we've given back a total of about $175,000 back to Virginia State University.
I love it. And so Lorenzo, talk to us about, you made the transition from, it was in Charlotte for so many years, and then you made the transition here to Baltimore. Give us, what is Baltimore? And you know, because you actually, you know about Baltimore, but I'm just saying, from a business, from an event, talk to us about the positives of Baltimore.
Wow, well, some of the positives of, the first thing I have to say about the positives of Baltimore are the people of Baltimore. Hard-working, down-to-earth, real people. When I first came to Baltimore back in the 1900s, right there. It was the community that really embraced me, and I was an outsider coming in. So you had a lot of people looking at you kind of, screw-eyed, wondering whether or not you were for real. But the community ultimately embraced me, and I just find that once you, and during that time, that's when the Ravens changed over from the Browns, right? Yeah. So I was actually a season ticket holder.
Wow.
For the Baltimore Ravens and became real close with Ray Lewis.
Wow.
Ray Lewis became one of my closest friends here in Baltimore. So when you ask me about that, unfortunately we had the demise of V103 and 92Q has just been killing it ever since V103. We won't talk about that. But, Frank Ski, Gene Ross, yourself, and so many others were just like family here in Baltimore. And also, when I was in Baltimore, I was working in D.C. at BET at the same time.
Yeah.
So it really helped with my transition coming from Virginia, coming to Baltimore, and being a part of the DMV area.
And so people don't even realize that Lorenzo for years has been a a fixture in Miami, but also you on the radio, you were a fixture in DC.
Yeah.
But a lot of people didn't know that backstory that you also were here.
Yeah, I was
and
here
so
first.
I love that. I love that.
I was here first.
And so CIAA weekend, Baltimore has it for the next few years. You guys had an amazing party last year.
Yeah.
We're here this year with the show.
Right.
So again, man, give us some quick thoughts. As you look around, I mean, we're early in the party.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
It is early right
Yeah.
now. Doors just opened. Actually, seeing what's going on behind us. So it's early in the party. But, the party's scheduled from 1 until whenever they decide to kick us out. So we're going to go on for some time. But what it is, it's really about family.
Yeah.
And that's what Virginia State represents. And we open all other HBCUs to come party with us. Because like Tom Joyner used to say, we party with a purpose.
Come on.
And I got my boy DJ Drake from Richmond, Virginia and Chaco, who's up here, DJ Crush, STL Productions, putting on the party along with me, Lorenzo Ice-T Thomas. I'm glad to have you here. So it's what we do to bring people together. And especially with times like this, we need unity amongst black people.
Amen.
Now's the time for us to be selfish. Okay?
I love
when
it.
you got the 92% and you got the 83% that told you exactly what you needed to do, and you decided to do something else, we're like, okay, we're gonna look out for ourselves now. And that's what we have to do. And
love it.
especially with so many programs being eliminated because of DEI, well, we need to make sure we keep our people and bring our funds together. And that's what we're doing. We're keeping the money in the black community and within the HBCUs at the same
Lorenzo
time.
Ice-T Thomas, appreciate you, my friend.
Thank you.
My brother,
That's
my
it.
friend.
No
Yeah,
more.
That's it.
That's it.
Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is coming.
The CIAA special on the Good News Show with Marc, Clarke. I'm with the iconic Tracy Stafford at Iconic. And so, Tracy, you had a CIAA weekend. Like every weekend, you got a lot going on. Give us a rundown. I know, you got some upcoming events, but tell us what's happening at your spot.
Oh my goodness. Well, tonight we have Gucci Man live in concert, but going forward, we have Little Mo, April 4th, which is going to be great with Rough Ends. We into the R&B.
Oh, wow.
October's going a whole R&B series.
Okay, I love
That's
it.
going to be lit. And then also we have another artist by the name of 42 Doug coming. That's going to be March 16th, which is coming up really soon. We're just trying to bring R&B and hip-hop mix every month.
And so this just in, one of my big birthdays is almost coming up.
Okay.
And I want to have both of them here. So
Wonderful.
in June, you may be getting an invitation.
Yeah. And we'll put you at Belize Rooftop so we can have the real.
Oh, wait a minute. We're going to Belize.
Belize.
Belize. Here we go. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, Tracy, you have been in the big club business for quite some time. You met like over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
What's been the key to survive in Baltimore? So many people have come and gone.
I don't even know anymore. Just being crazy and loving the music. I just always wanted to bring talent to Baltimore, no matter the cost. And I think it's panned out overall. We deserve it.
Yeah.
I think we're a little city next to Vegas.
I love
DC
it.
gets everything. But we finally got a mark on the market, and their artists are really coming here now, and I love it.
And Tracy, you have been able to, like you said, you have a Gucci Man. You have big names in little old Baltimore.
I know, right?
And also, you have everybody from Gucci Man to, a gospel artist, to jazz artist,
To Carl Thomas.
to Carl Thomas, underrated. I mean, again,
Yes.
and I want to say this. I don't have any flowers on me, but I'm going to give you your flowers.
Well, thank you, and I'll take them.
Because you deserve them. I mean, a black woman doing this all these years
Trying so hard.
and also creating opportunity for so many other people. I personally know people who came up underneath you who now have their own thing.
Yeah, their own
But I
business.
remember when I met them, they were little bitty learning from you.
Yeah.
Little old you.
But that's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
Right? And I want my people overall to grow. And that's what it's about.
And I noticed that's something that you also do, and you did it early on, was you also work with other promoters where I thought a lot of times people did not.
Yeah.
Right?
You got to. You have to because in the small world that we own, that we don't have that many black-owned venues because this is our home. So I love to support our home.
Well, Tracy, continued success.
Thank you.
Iconic. Tracy Stafford on the Good News Show of the CIAA, the Marc Clarke Show.
We'd like to welcome you back to the Donnie Glover Show. We're here with the chairman and CEO of the Fulton Bank, Kurt Myers. How are you, sir?
All right, how are you?
Good. CIAA,
Yeah.
Fulton Bank. Tell me about the partnership.
Well, it's a great partnership. It's just a fun week. It's great to be involved with everybody. You know, we're so involved in the community that this is a really good week to bring our team together, and we get to have a little fun too. So this is our fun night to celebrate all the hard work that we're doing.
When you think about the $30-40 million investment that the CIAA brings to Baltimore, what does that mean to you as a banker?
Yeah, so we really understand the economic impact of events like this. So we're here in the community all the time. We're here CIAA week, but we're here for 52 weeks throughout the year. And when events like this come to the town, it really boosts everything and is a great shot in the arm for our local economy, small businesses like the one we're at here tonight. Just everyone benefits and it lifts all tides.
So when you think moving forward, how important is the city of Baltimore to the trajectory of Fulton Bank?
Yeah, Fulton Bank it's a critical market for us. We do well, and you know when you do well, that's the place to do even better. So we're focused on doing even better in this market. It's important to us. We've got great people in this market, and we're supporting great people to do even better things.
I got to tell you, some of those people include Tiana and Dion. How have you been fortunate? I mean, you guys have some gems. Conway, these are people I've seen in other places before. How did you pull them in?
Yeah, well, we are lucky to have them, and they've done such a great job for us. Our culture really pulls folks in and engages folks. We're in the market. We want to make a difference. The purpose that we get up every morning and work really hard is to change lives for the better. And our people love it, and they live it. And people like Dion and the others, they want to be here because that's what we're trying to do, and we're getting it done.
I want you to look into the camera and tell people why they should be banking with Fulton Bank.
Yeah, I think you should bank with Fulton Bank because we're working hard to make a difference. We do change lives for the better. Our team is here. We're always here. We're especially excited this week to be here. But we're here for you. We want Baltimore to be better. We want you to have financial success, and we're working hard to move everybody forward.
Good deal. Mr. Kermit, any final thoughts? Good deal.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate your support, your involvement, having us on here, supporting our team. You've been great.
Well,
thank you.
Both of them, Tiana, Dion, we see them in the community. We appreciate seeing people that we know and trust. And so when I see them in Sandtown, when I see them in East Baltimore, us locals, we tend to, respect that.
Yeah.
Easily they could stay, maybe out in the county somewhere, but we love the city, and we love people who love the city.
We love the city too, and our people are here, and we're making a difference.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Keep watching the Donnie Glover Show. We'll be right back. I'd like to welcome you back to the Donnie Glover Show. This is all about CIAA. We have another representative from the Fulton Bank, Joe Barnett, Senior VP. How are you, Joe? Give me that long title.
Very good. I'm Joe Barnett. I'm Senior Vice President and Director of Commercial Affinity Banking for Fulton Bank.
And what does that mean in layman's terms?
Well, essentially, we recognize that small businesses create half of the jobs in this country. And so in my role as Director of Commercial Affinity Banking, we've created a program to provide enhanced commercial banking solutions to help small businesses thrive even more than they're doing today.
Does this mean helping the small business improve their credit, improving their Moody ranking?
It helps them to increase their access to capital. So for instance, we've taken advantage of a law under the Equal Credit Opportunity Act to create a special purpose credit program, which allows us to apply more flexible credit approval standards so that we can provide credit to more people than we would on the normal practices. So
all right, Joe, this is basketball season. This is the challenge, so I'm going to give you a three-point challenge.
Okay.
Give me one success story.
Well, I can tell you, I'll give you a success story right here in Maryland. Maybe two if you want. So one is a veteran from a U.S. Navy veteran that has a contracting business. and he wanted to expand his business. And so to compete for a bigger government contract. And his banks and many other banks turned him down, right? And so, when you get a contract, let's say the contract is for $250,000, you may need $150,000 to be able to finance the work needed for the contract. But if you don't have the $150,000, you can't meet, you will lose the contract. So guess what? We lent him the $250,000 so that he could win that government contract, create more jobs, and be even more successful.
Did he?
Absolutely. He's paying it back as agreed. Okay. And not only that, we have another young lady, I think it's Sweet Peas, I may be messing up the pronunciation, right here in Baltimore, in a restaurant, and we lent her money when no one else did. So that's what's so special.
A restaurant can be a risky...
Restaurants are risky, but you know what? We invest in the people. So we take the opportunity to get to know the people, to understand them, and we want to help them to live their dreams. And so that's what we do in commercial affinity banking.
Okay, so here's your last challenge. I want you to look into that camera and tell any emerging small business out there why they should give Fulton Bank a call.
All right, so you're an emerging small business. Here's why you should give Fulton Bank a call. One, while we offer products and services just like any other banks, we've taken it a step further. We've created a commercial affinity banking program wherein we're providing more flexible credit approval standards, so you have a greater probability of getting approved for credit with Fulton Bank than you would with any other organization. Additionally, we've taken steps through our Fulton Bank Foundation, where we provided a $500,000 grant, and right here in the city of Baltimore, $250,000 of this grant is available for startups and emerging business in $10,000 increments. And we're doing that in partnership with Baltimore Community Lending. So that's why you want to come to Fulton Bank, because we don't just give you banking services just like everybody else. We look to provide innovative ways to meet you where you are, to help your business grow when oftentimes when other people say no.
There you have it, folks. We're right here talking with the Fulton Bank. It's CIAA season. The Donnie Glover Show wanted to bring you something special, something unique. We're interested in business. We're interested in those businesses that care about us here in the city of Baltimore. Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Charlotte Nader for Baltimore Main Streets, and I'm here with my girl Monisha Phillips. Where are we, Monisha?
We're here at Harbor Place.
Yes, and we are covering Hoops and Happening CIAA weekend. We are here, Root Branch Media, sharing all the content, what's happening, where are the places to go, and most importantly, where are the places to shop and to support the marketplace. So I'm here again with my girl, the one and only Monisha Phillips. Monisha, tell us a little bit about you and what you have going on today.
Thank you for having me, Charlene. I'm excited. I am the owner of Pandora's Box for over 2 decades.
Yes.
Can't believe I'm really saying that.
How many decades?
Over 2 decades.
Come on, girl. Yes.
So yeah, I've owned a gift shop for over 2 decades. Always serving smiles and gifts, and definitely highlighting Baltimore in the best light, which we love. Yes. Our locals, our visitors. I'm very proud to be a small business owner here in Baltimore.
We love that. So I got to meet you, this lovely lady, part of Main Streets, Federal Hill Main Streets, but she is a voice. You are not just a business owner, you are a voice for the city. You always show up, you're in the right rooms at the right time to be able to share where people need to be and who they need to support. Which brings us here, CIAA weekend. Tell us what got you involved in CIAA?
Well, a few years ago, I was selected part of Fan Fest. This current year, I was a part of the CIAA scavenger hunt, which supported several small businesses throughout the city. I was grateful for that opportunity, and we were part of a scavenger hunt contest. And from there, I decided that, okay, why let it end at the scavenger hunt? How can we continue to support small businesses? And that's how I created Hoops and Happening.
Hoops and Happening. And that's what's happening right now.
Right now.
Today.
Right
What
now.
is Hoops and Happening, and what are some things that people need to know and why they should be a part of something like this?
Okay, so it's not just a pop-up, it's an elevated pop-up where we brought in a lot of Baltimore small businesses from jewelry, from accessories, our DJ, our karaoke team, our musician, our artists. So it was just a collective of all of Baltimore, basically.
Yes. So we're gonna make sure that we go out and shop and visit all of these wonderful businesses that are part of this ecosystem of small businesses in the marketplace here at Harbor Place. And outside of Hoops and Happenings, where are some things or places that people can find you and support you and Pandora's Box?
Absolutely. Our flagship store is in Federal Hill, right on Cross Street. We're open Tuesday through Sunday. And then also here at Harbor Place, we're part of the Boost Boutique, sponsored by Downtown Partnership, right here at 301 Light Street.
Yes, Downtown Partnership, Waterfront Partnership, Harbor Place. You need to be here, support all the things we have going on.
Main Street.
Yes,
and
Main Street, Federal Hill Main Street kickoff. Thank you, everyone. Blue Branch Media here serving you every day, talking about small business in the marketplace. Yes, we are here, Hoops and Happening. Just got my makeup done by the wonderful Ashley Calloway at her beauty pop-up. So we want to know, what are the businesses that are being supported in the marketplace? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so we have Be Vivid Creations. We have Codetta Bake Shop.
Yes.
We have K-Banks Designs. Who else? We have Milton's Daughters.
Yes.
And many more. We have.
What kind of businesses are they?
They're small businesses. Some of them are brick and mortar owned businesses that have been around for a very long time.
Yeah.
Actually, some just as long as I've been.
Yeah.
And then some that are just starting out, making their way, and we wanted to give them an opportunity. Maybe this is their first time vending.
Wow.
But that's what we're doing here for Hoops and Happenings. It's all about supporting small businesses here in Baltimore.
I love that. And I love the work you do, and I love that you always show up for your community.
Absolutely.
And I mean that from my heart. So thank you for this. We want to thank everyone that's been a part of this so far. Blue Branch Media here talking about small businesses at CIAA, downtown Baltimore. Join us and be a part of all the things that we do in the marketplace.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is coming. Good news is on the way. Good news is right around the corner. So be happy all the way.
CIAA weekend, and again, I got the legendary DJ Flo. What's going on, Flo?
I appreciate you. Nothing much. Enjoying the scenery out here.
Hey, man, a pleasure to meet you, my brother.
Absolutely, same. It's a pleasure.
So, Flo, you've done what most DJs only dream of doing. You've been on tour with major names.
Absolutely.
And also you're from New York, but you made some time here in Baltimore.
Yep.
I mean, you even got your own spot in Baltimore.
Absolutely.
So give me your take on Baltimore, CIAA, and all that jazz.
So I went to an HBCU, so I understand the importance of a CIAA, an opportunity for people, family members, old classmates, all to reunion. And we have it here in Baltimore, which to me is one of the most thriving and growing cities out there. So mixed with the food culture, music, and a lot of the activations, it's an amazing reminder of just that HBCU camaraderie that I got from Morgan State University.
Yo,
it's been great.
What's crazy, Flo, is I was just thinking, you have actually, you're from New York, but you worked in Philly, you worked in Baltimore, you actually worked on the whole East Coast.
Absolutely.
But you also have the HBCU experience.
Absolutely.
You're like a unique guy.
Absolutely.
Right, you've been in a lot of rooms.
Absolutely. And I owe it all to Baltimore, because Baltimore able to give me all of those, my HBCU, my different city, and now allowing me to open businesses
I love
and
it.
be on radio. Baltimore gave me all these opportunities.
And what do you say to the young people? Because again, it's always about the young people.
Absolutely.
What do you say to them?
To anybody who has a dream or has a goal, it's really a mindset thing. You can't change your energy or you can't change your circumstance without changing your mindset. So once you lock in and really understand that you want that thing, you have to do anything in your power to make sure it happens. So a lot of sacrifice, a lot of self-discipline, self-reflection, and a lot of growth. And with that, you can achieve anything.
Also, got to shout out Flo. You also have been through the doors at 92Q.
Yes, I have.
You've been through the doors of the morning show.
Absolutely.
So my brother, I bestow on you the morning show nights.
That's good. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Oh, my God.
All right, man. Appreciate you, bro.
That was great, man.
At Fulton Bank, we're personally invested in every community we serve. So sometimes we're big in small ways, like finding a way to get Crystal and Dan a mortgage before the baby arrived. Other times we're small in big ways, like local decision-making and financial coaching that helped Fernando open his own shop. Fulton Bank, a community bank that's big and small in all the right ways.
As creatives, what better way to write, produce, and create great content than over a good cup of coffee? Whether it's the slow, sipping calm before you start the day, or the fuel you need to crank up your creative juices, Root Branch Press Coffee provides just the kick you need to bring forth your creative vision. Root Branch Press Coffee, for creators and innovators.
When daily tasks become too painful, it's time for change. Let our pain management and wellness practice, Valentine Integrative Health, elevate your quality of life and ease your discomfort. Visit us at ValentineIntegrativeHealth.com and start your journey to a fuller life.
Baltimore and DMV, Donnie Glover and BMoreNews presents BMoreNews Branding Bootcamp, a small business masterclass featuring Erica Alston Buck, Andy Pierre, Calvin Watkins, Marcel Humphrey, and Kenny Brown. That's right, March 15th, 2025, from 11 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. Get your early bird special tickets now at BMoreNews.com for BMoreNews Branding Bootcamp, a small business masterclass presented by Fox and Lion Communications in conjunction with BMoreNews.com.